been pretty exciting so far. I think the games have been really good. The group stages were a lot of draws, but that's kind of to be expected. It stayed very even. You know, some teams almost made it. Boom almost made it. Shopify at least got to play on stage, so it's not too bad.
I'm kind of surprised, like, with a few things. I mean, Nigma made it further than I think anyone was going to expect before the event started. CIS is looking way too strong right now. Falcons left yesterday against it's been a crazy event. You can't tell what's going to happen.
100%. Like that definitely was. It felt like a grand finals, honestly. That it feels like that's the expectation. That's the level of play you'd want to see into the best of 5, which I'm sure the teams will bring out. But it's just surprising we get that very early on. Like that's day 1 of playoffs.
Yeah, it was a fantastic time, that's for sure. It was a fantastic Dota being played here at ESL One Bangkok.
Coming in.
No, I didn't expect it coming into the event. I mean, now obviously I do. They look fantastic. Coming in, I thought Falcons would do a lot better. I thought Liquid would probably do a lot better too. I mean, they are doing great now, but it was a pretty rough start.
Yeah, it certainly was. I think a lot of people probably had eyes on BetBoom because of the tournaments that just happened before. You know, they did just win the most recent tournament, so a lot of eyes are on them to just maintain that momentum. But there were a lot of caveats. They had GPK, right, instead of Kiyotaka on. It's a very different dynamic. We saw them go off to a slower start as well, but it's kind of refreshing to see Eastern Europe rise up, right? It reminds you of like Dota, early days of Dota 2, right? Na'Vi, top 3 for 3 TIs. Feels like a return to that form.
Sure does. That's a good question. That is a very good. I mean, what is the difference? I mean, the venue's very intimate. I want to say it's nice. The crowd's louder than the last one. I've got to say, like, considering that I want to say there's maybe less people here, but they seem much more energetic than ESL One Kuala Lumpur was.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the intimacy. It feels a lot more closer because of the venue. And I think one thing as well, it's like the games have been different, of course. It's been closer. I think that's one very objective thing that you can say. Like, it was much closer for a lot of these elimination teams. And I think just the vibe of Bangkok is it's very chill. Like,
it's a very fun place.
Yeah, it's very fun. We get treated so well. I don't think we'll ever get treated this nicely ever again. And it's been a treat. It's been a great pleasure to be here in Bangkok.
It sure has. Well, we weren't at ESL One Manila. That's the one I still to this day want to experience in ESL One in Manila. So I can't say it's the best because I wasn't there. But that's what I want, so I'm going to say, that's the best one.
Yeah, I think historically a lot of people who did go, even as a viewer online, I think I could easily say Manila was it was special. So I want to be there. I was stuck in Singapore at the time. We didn't know each other yet. You know, it's a very different time in our lives, but ESL Manila
we remember.
We want it, yeah.
We remember what it was like.
I expect a lot of great things out from Predator. They've been really good at supporting like the more national focus scene, close to grassroots level, right? So you see a lot of different stacks. Like, you know, people like Akashi came through that system, right? On Grind Sky Esports. It's a very good spot for looking for new players, and I think it gives opportunities to a lot of different countries that don't get represented. We'll see the Covenant, you know, teams from Bangladesh, teams from India coming in. Australia gets a team, Oceania gets a team, Japan gets a team. So it's a very different level of Dota, but it's also a very different way of playing it and way of seeing it. So I love seeing Acer Predator stay in. I think the Acer Predator stuff is all really good. I love their laptops. Like we use them here as well on our desks. Especially in the group stages. The panel had nothing but Acer Predators, Heliosis, I believe. Really nice laptops. Wish I could have one. They're lovely to have. Nice and light, and strong.
Oh man, for Kez, I haven't even played the damn hero yet. All I've done is play against him. Until this day, I don't even know what the damn thing does. I can't tell. There's too many spells going on with Kez. I guess I'd like it to be a little bit more obvious what spells he's using, because half the time I just can't tell.
No. It doesn't help reading the tooltip either, right?
I really
what
can't.
What does it mean?
I've got to play the hero, but it's like I don't want to lose either. So I guess I gotta go like into a demo or something and play Kez. I don't know what to change. I've never played the damn thing. That's a good question. Go, you answer first. Go on.
I mean, I want to say BetBoom has looked the best. I mean, they're in upper bracket finals for a reason, but man, seeing those games from Spirit right now, I think if you don't stop Satanic, he is just going to own every single time. I think if you ruin everyone else's game in Spirit, it's not enough. Satanic will carry.
I'm going to say, although it sounds ridiculous, I'm going to say Liquid might do it. Because every time Liquid wins a tournament, they have these crazy games, these crazy series, and it's like, After yesterday against Falcons, I think they're just going to ride the momentum all the way. I think Liquid have got it.
Hate most? Out of the most recent patches, maybe I didn't necessarily hate the TI patch. I don't think I didn't really hate it, but out of all those patches, probably TI patch. I feel like the changes were necessary. Do I feel like it changed enough? Probably not, but it is a little fresher in comparison to what we had at the TI at least.
Yeah, I guess. I just want to see Pango dead for good.
Yeah.
That's all I want. I mean, I know we barely see it anymore. I just want to see it dead for good.
Oh yeah.
Just kill it. Just kill it. Any patch with Pango just annoys me.
Yeah. And that's almost every patch.
Almost, practically every patch. It's been like 10 years.
Yeah. I don't expect anything. I am a little bit pessimistic now on Southeast Asia. I would love to be optimistic. I think right now we have, 2 teams that are reasonable, maybe 3. It really depends on how Talon does, but I think Boom is maybe the shoe-in for a lot of our qualifier slots. Maybe Talon, maybe Aurora. We have to see with Aurora first because they're looking for their pause 1, but I think it's a very big gap between those 3 teams, maybe Execration as well. Let's hand them a little bit of a bone. Big gap between them and literally everyone else. I think it needs fresh blood. It needs a bit of a kick.
Yeah, I think we might need to see some roster changes. Honestly, none of the rosters I've seen in SEA this year have given me much faith. I'm not going to lie. It's a hope. I don't expect it, but I really hope that we see some switch ups going into 2025 because it's pretty rough right now. And I was hoping after this year we'd get more slots to these kind of events, but with the performances we've been seeing, I can't see. It's just going to stay at 1 slot. Hope the rosters change a bit.
I mean, to general SEA Dota fans, you guys are always great to have in the audience. Bangkok's been amazing, Kuala Lumpur was amazing, Genting was amazing, and Singapore TI was absolutely amazing as well. To you guys who are very big SEA fans, I saw a lot of people wearing Talon jerseys. Let's stock up on the copium a little bit. We need to stock up.
Don't give up.
Yeah, just stock up.
We're coming back.
It might be rough.
We're coming back.
We're coming back, but it's going to be a rocky road.
It'll be a rocky road, right? But we're going to change the tires, John. SEA Dota's coming back. Don't you worry. Have some faith. It'll happen.
Pleasure to talk with you, Mike. Pleasure to talk with you, John. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Rosessa. Always fun.